Okay, we're going to solve this radical equation. It is an equation because it has an equal sign, and it has a radical. And we learned that you're going to square both sides to get the radicand out of the radical. But we can't square it the way that it is right now. Can you tell why? Well, this side would be fine if I square it. But if I try to square this side, I'm going to have to FOIL. That's like a binomial, okay? And it's not going to get rid of my radical. You need to get your radical all by itself before you square. So to get the radical by itself, we need to get rid of the minus 8. Okay, and how do you get rid of a minus 8? Plus 8. All right, let's add 8 to both sides of the equal sign. That way I will have no more on the left-hand side. Negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So the left-hand side will be square root of 3x minus 2. And the right-hand side will be negative 1 plus 8 is 7. Now I am ready to square both sides.
Check it!
That's right, boys. When you square both sides, you have to check your answers. We're actually creating a new equation that will contain all of the possible answers, but it's very possible that after this step, one of our answers won't work. Okay, most of them usually work, but we still have to check it. All right, on the left-hand side, we will have 3x minus 2. Think of that radicand as just popping out of that radical. Equals, on the right-hand side, 7 squared. 7 times 7, 49. And now, it is a linear equation that we get to solve. Okay, sometimes it could be quadratic, but in this case, it's linear. Let's solve it. Let's get that grumpy old x all by herself. Okay, to get that x by itself, we need to add 2 to both sides. On the left-hand side, we will have 3x equals. On the right-hand side, 49 plus 2 is 51. And now, one more step to get that grumpy old x by herself. Let's divide both sides by 3. All right, and the 3's will reduce down to 1x, equals 51 over 3, 17. Okay, 17 may be my answer, but remember, that's right, I need to check it. So let's come over here and let's go ahead and check it. Check it. All right, here's my original equation. The square root of 3x minus 2 equals minus 8. Don't forget the minus 8 equals negative 1. All right, now let's take what we had for x, that's 17, let's plug it in right there for x. So I have the square root of 3 times 17 minus 2 minus 8 equals negative 1. Underneath the radical, 3 times 17 51 minus 2 minus 8 equals negative 1. 51 minus 2 is 49. Square root of 49 is 7. 7 minus 8 equals negative 1. Negative 1 equals negative 1. Okay, so it is checked. All right, and my answer is x equals 17.